It was the height of summer in Orleans, France in 1939. School was out, and a small group of restless, rowdy boys ran through the streets trying to find ways to entertain themselves as only boys know how, by getting themselves into trouble. Today's entertainment was a dare to go into the nearby Catholic church and confess a fictitious list of incredible sins to the parish priest in the confessional. At first, no one was brave enough to take on such a dare. Being Catholic, they feared the risk of the wrath of the pastor. But then one of the boys, a Jew by the name of Aaron Lustiger, who didn't fear the Catholic priest, decided to take the dare. He marched into the Gothic church. He went straight to the dark confessional, and he lambasted the priest with a list of sins that would make your hair stand on end. But the priest was no dummy. He caught on to what the boy was doing, and he assigned him a rather unusual penance to make up for his sins. He told the boy to go back out into the empty church, to walk up to the large crucifix hanging in the sanctuary, and to say to it 3 times, "Jesus, you died upon the cross for me, and I don't give a damn." Now, being a Jew, Aaron had no problem with this penance, and he gladly took up the challenge. He walked up to the imposing crucifix. He looked upon the face of the dead man hanging there, and he shouted, "Jesus, you died for me upon the cross, and I don't give a damn." He laughed at how easy it was to fulfill the dare, and he said it again, a little softer. "Jesus, you died upon the cross for me, and I don't give a damn." But as he spoke the words a 3rd time, something happened. He said, "Jesus, you died upon the cross for me, and he faltered. And he fell to his knees, and he looked up at the man who had died for him upon the cross, really looked at him, and he saw the nails that pierced the dead man's hands and feet, the wound that bared his vulnerable side, the thorns that scarred his noble brow. He saw a brave man, a good man, an innocent man who bled innocent blood. He saw God in that man, a loving God, a true God who would do anything, absolutely anything, to bring his lost children home. And Aaron wept at the sight of such perfect, unadulterated love. A year later, Aaron was baptized into the Catholic Church, and he took the name Jean-Marie Lustiger. As an adult, he entered the seminary. He was eventually ordained a priest. In 1983, after 30 years of faithfully serving God's people, he was made the Cardinal Archbishop of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris by Pope John Paul II, St. John Paul. It's a true story, and it's a great reminder to us how much God's love can reach into the heart of a rascal or into our own hearts and fill us with his peace, with his joy, and renew purpose in our lives. And just a reminder that because we're baptized, this Christ is already living within us. Don't let him sleep all the time. Wake him up by your prayers, by our communion, by our Eucharist, by the good deeds that we do, especially during Lent. Amen.